Hi guys, and welcome to the Stoke City Sheffield Wednesday review. Now, if you could like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, it means a lot. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing helps it get in front of people's faces, and subscribing to show me that you like the content and you like what I'm doing. And if you want to donate for map passes and whatnot, the link's in the description below. So, we're going to be playing Stoke City, whose run hasn't been great. And when Sheffield went to go to a team who hasn't had a good run at their place, you kind of had that situation of dread, because we are the team that will help a team that hasn't had a good run out. Now, I have already seen the team lineup for Stoke. Fox and Fletcher are both playing, so they will want to prove a point tonight. They will want to show what we're missing. But let's have a look at the team sheet for both teams for tonight. So, we'll start with Stoke team. I don't like how they've done that little Stoke kind of thing for Sheffield Wednesday, but hey ho. Gunn, Smith, Sutar, Southtar, even Bath, Fox, Allen, Thompson, Powell, Brown, McLean, Fletcher, Burgeets, Volks, Chester, Mikel, Oatley Booths, Klaus, Cousins, Timon, and Clark is the team for them. They will want to get all 3 points tonight and get their run going. It can be a really interesting one, to be honest with us. We'll see what happens. So, the Sheffield Wednesday team is Westwood, Urogidi, Lees, Dunkley, Harris, Hutchinson, Shaw, Bannon, Reach, Patterson, Rhodes. The subs are Wildsmith, Palmer, Boren, Penny, Delabatchwayu, Palapesi, Brown, Kachunga, and Windass. Interesting to see that there. I think that's the right team again. I'll be interested to see what Shaw does in this game, where he kind of fits in. But as a whole, I think the whole team is looking really well. But it's going to be one of those ones. It's one of those games you are very nervous about because of their form. And we know what it's been like. Look at what happened with Millwall. There was a form issue for them. They played us, got a great win, and we need to win this now. This and the Birmingham game at the weekend is huge. These need to be must-win games for the rest of the season, really, if we can do, because we're in that predicament at the moment. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we can get all 3 points. Oh, we're here. Right, okay, brilliant. First off, really boring. Very, very boring. It's just hoofball. There's nothing to it. It is very simply hoof it up, down again, hoof it up, down it again. It's just been very, very scrappy from both teams. No one really had a chance. No one really got into the game. Morgan Fox has gone off injured. It's one of the ones that happens, but yeah, it's just a royal pain in the backside how this game has gone, in a sense. It's just very, very scrappy. And it's one of these things where we need to get back into the game a bit more. It's alright doing this like we did against Wickham. It's fine, but we need to be different in this game. And we're set to like one tactic this so far. It needs to change in that first half. Need to probably get a bit more pace on. Try and play it to feet. The pitch is able to do that. But Stoke are doing exactly the same as well. And it's making it a very boring game. And we need to win these kind of games and these kind of matches. But we're just going to see how we do. It's going to be a big, big struggle. But we'll get there. But it's just, so far, it's been a very boring game. Because there's not much to talk about. It's just been all in the middle of the pitch. It's been very stop, start, stop, start. And it's one of those games, whoever gets something in this, it's either going to get nicked at the end, or someone going to take it by gruff of the neck in the first half. We'll see what happens, but at half time, it's 0-0, and it's looking very dire. So, in that second half, don't go for it a lot more than we do. We just didn't really get into the game at all. Just kept them doing the same ball over every time. Every time, long ball over, long ball over. It just didn't work. And of course, they make it 1-0. It's Steven Fletcher. Who else? It was going to be Steven Fletcher at the end of the day. We make changes. We bring on Windass on. We bring Kachunga on. We try and put a bit of pace there. We bring Pelopessi on for midfield. And right near the end, we have some little chances going for us. Harris tried to cut inside to try and make an angle for a shot. Just don't come for nothing. And it just was a game where it just didn't go for us tonight. It really, really didn't. And we got to sort this out. And to be fair, Joe Crane at the Star had tweeted that Celtic had tried to put a better deal in front of Liam Shaw to try and tempt him to Celtic. And tonight he was rubbish. He just wasn't up for it at all. Last couple of games, he's not really been on it. I know he's been injured, but just not there. And we really need to win the game against Birmingham now. That is now a must win. This game needs to get put behind or put to bed, however you want to say, all the cliches. But it just wasn't a good performance by us. And again, it's another one of those things. It's a team out of form, not won in a while. We turn up. We are that team that if you haven't won in a while, we're the team will get you points again and get you going again. And that's just not what you want to be known as. It's just not a really good night for us at all. We could have done with a win. I think we all predicted Fletcher scoring. And it's just one of those things. We have to move on now. And the Birmingham game becomes huge. So let's see what we do. Hopefully we can do better then. And I'll see you in the next one. Like, share and subscribe.